Thomas Edison said that genius is 99% perspiration and only 1% inspiration. Perhaps seniors would break a sweat more often than they do, whether they are geniuses or not. A long period of sitting might not be harmful to their health. When your work means sitting in front of a computer screen all day, you pay a price. Here you will learn 7 negative side effects of sitting too long. Health and living. At least some of Stephen King's success can be attributed to 2 factors. Earning an estimated $17 million per year. He's doing something right. In his book, On Writing, he shares some of his advice for aspiring writers. Physical health and a strong marriage are the 2 most important factors in King's success. Horror novel writers seem to be supporting the well-being industry. Maintaining your health is a challenge when you are forced to sit for long periods during the writing process. 1. The real issue. When you spend long periods of time in a sedentary job, you burn fewer calories than if you were active. The body deposits fat on your body if it consumes more calories than it burns. Increased levels of fatty acids in the bloodstream can cause restrictions and blocking of the arteries. Raised cholesterol levels can cause arteries to furrow. Blood pressure and the disease of the heart. You could suffer a heart attack if this puts pressure on your heart. Heart disease is clearly linked to sedentary occupations. Lower cardiovascular risk is also associated with more physical activity. Getting up from your desk and being active is good for the health of your heart. A heart problem may require medical intervention, including drug therapy. One example of a condition whose risk factors include high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes is atrial fibrillation. Find out more about treatments here. 2. Damage to the organs. The heart is not the only organ that can suffer from physical inactivity. Your pancreas also suffers when you are inactive. Glucose is converted to energy by your muscles. They do this when stimulated by a hormone produced by the pancreas. This hormone is insulin. Inactive muscles become resistant to insulin after long periods of inactivity. To carry glucose to the cells that can use it as energy, insulin must be secreted in greater amounts than usual. Diabetes is caused when the pancreas produces too much insulin. Colon cancer is reduced by physical activity. Physical activity may help promote healthy digestion, reduce obesity, and insulin levels. The above factors show sitting for long periods of time increases your cancer risk. 3. Problems with the neck and back. Using a keyboard while sitting on a chair is not natural for the human body. As a result, your body lacks the skeleton and muscles necessary to do this without damage. Even ergonomic design principles can only go so far to reduce the harmful impact on your neck and back. Sitting at your desk for long periods can lead to neck ache, strains, and even severe pain. The cause of sore backs and shoulders is repetitive movements, such as typing or inactivity. Movement helps blood and nutrients reach the discs between vertebrae, so inaction results in inflexibility and damage. 4. Muscling into. Active muscles respond well to exercise. Lack of activity leads to muscle wasting and softening. Afterwards, you could suffer from strains and tears when you need them to work. Sitting does not require the use of abdominal muscles. In a seated position, your back stretches. These 2 factors result in poor posture and a weakened core when standing or walking. You don't use your glutes when you sit. However, they are very important when you walk or run. Walking or running becomes difficult when you lack strength and stability in this area. 5. The final leg. A long period of sitting reduces blood circulation, which is particularly detrimental to your legs. Swelling in your ankles caused by blood pooling can cause varicose veins. These unsightly blue or purple bulges in the legs can also feel uncomfortable, heavy, and ache too. Thrombosis of the deep veins occurs during long-haul flights. Blood clots and stroke may result from inactivity for long periods. Long hours of writing can result in the same condition. Growth and thickening of bones are stimulated by weight bearing. If they don't get plenty of weight-bearing activity, they can become less dense and then be prone to fracture. This osteoporosis in hips and legs can be especially problematic later on in life. The lack of natural sunlight is also a disadvantage of working indoors for long periods of time. When you are exposed to sunlight, your body produces vitamin D. A vitamin D deficiency could result in osteoporosis. 6. The obesity and diabetes epidemic. Western societies are faced with the challenge of obesity as one of their greatest health challenges. Low levels of physical activity and poor diet contribute to obesity and type 2 diabetes. With any sedentary job comes the risk of weight gain and the health complications that come with it. The lack of physical exercise alone is not the problem. The activity of lipoprotein lipase can be lowered when you sit. Your body's fat-burning capacity is reduced as a result. So, even with a low-calorie diet, your body burns carbohydrate rather than fat to produce energy. So you gain weight despite eating fewer calories. 7. Depression and anxiety. Your body produces endorphins when you exercise. These natural mood-boosting chemicals lift your spirits and make you feel good. Without exercise, you starve your body of these natural antidepressants. Loneliness can result from solitary work. In addition, low endorphin levels can lead to depression and anxiety. Sitting too long can have negative effects on your health. This writer's problem can be solved by avoiding sitting for too long. Take frequent breaks. Use the breaks to take exercise rather than watch television or surf the internet. You can balance the negative effects of sitting too long by walking or running outside, or better yet, cycling in the fresh air. If you go outside, you may even become more productive. And that is the secret to happy and long life.